Hello, this is Speech by Christian Torres.
All right, there's 8 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Yeah, Christian Torres. All right. A lot of people find it hard to build their credit today, especially if you don't have good credit history. If you don't really have any good credit history, it's hard to get loans. Able to get a car, house, apartments. It's hard to have that if you don't have good credit history. And that's what I really want to talk to you guys about today is how to build good credit. There are many ways you can build your credit score, but I feel there are 3 important ways to build good credit. First off, getting a secured credit card, applying for a credit builder loan, and also getting a cosigner. Those I feel are three good ways that you can do. 3 good ways to have good credit. Applying for a secured credit card, there is an easy way to start building your score. Many people who don't know what that is a secured credit card is a type of card that is used as a savings account. You put money, you deposit your own money into that account, and then it's backed up for that card. And you deposit your own money, and then if you fail to make your payments, your deposit will be used as collateral, and that's what they use to make the payment that you failed to pay. If you have bad credit, sometimes getting a secured credit card can help rebuild it. Your limit usually will depend on your previous credit history. If you've had bad credit, you can get a secured credit card payment, but your payment will be based off how your old credit history was on the limit of your credit card that you get. Although secure credit cards are a good way to start building credit, another good way to build your credit is apply for a credit builder loan. Credit builder loans are another way to help build your credit score. Credit builder loans are usually made by smaller banks or credit unions. Usually how a credit builder loan works is money you borrow will be held in an account. It won't be released until the loan is repaid. And then once it's repaid, the bank or the credit unions will send a report to the credit bureau of that you had a good report and you paid back you paid what you're supposed to pay and you had on-time payments. Once the loan is over, you'll get the money, and then hopefully you'll get a good credit score. So it's very important to pay on time, because if you don't pay on time, your credit score will be bad, and they'll send a bad report to the credit bureau, which won't help your credit score. But this also is another good way of building credit, just to make sure you're on time with your payments. Credit builder loans are very simple and easy to build up your score, but another good way to build credit is to have a cosigner. A cosigner is someone someone who guarantees that if a borrower can't pay back the loan, they're responsible to pay back the debt. The reason for a cosign is because the lender is not sure of your credit score, and so the cosigner has to have good credit for them to make sure that you're on to be able to have a cosigner. You have to have a person that has good credit for them to sign. Just because if you don't have that much good of credit, sometimes this will be helpful. It can also be bad. A lot of times, people want to make sure that the cosigner will pay back the loan if they can, and usually people who cosign have good credit. Like I said, cosigners, it can also help them and you. If the loan is paid back, it'll help your score. It's very helpful if you want to buy a car, getting an apartment, student loans. It's a very important way to build credit. Like I said, if you pay it back, it will help. So as you see, building credit is very important, and it will help out when buying a new car or house or getting a loan. But the 3 ways I talked about today, start off building your credit by getting a secure credit card. Make sure you get your credit builder loan, and then you also want to get a cosigner, and it will help boost back up your credit. Or if you've had bad credit, it will help your credit get back to better. That's it. Dude, like, you don't understand, like,